Electric vehicles, good, bad, ugly, whatever you think about them, you have to have an opinion. It's Vincent Vega in Pulp Fiction. You gotta have an opinion, man. You have to have an opinion about them. Whatever you think about them, everybody's got something to say about them. And doesn't that remind you of something? Politics. Because, like anything, it can become politicized. Electric vehicles traditionally used to be the thing that a lot of left-leaning people have, and indeed still do have. However, when Elon Musk went into the White House, the perception around Teslas in particular very much flipped from one side of the political spectrum to the other. I'm not saying it's accurate, I'm not agreeing with it or disagreeing with it, but that is an opinion that a lot of different people had. Now the CEO of Rivian, RJ Scaringe, we talk about him a lot here on the channel. He has said that EVs have become politicized, but they shouldn't be political. They should be separate from politics. Keep politics out of electric vehicles. Is this something that's feasible to happen? Is it likely to happen anytime soon? And what exactly has Mr. Scaringe said? Let's have a look here on the channel. As always, guys, got the full story for you here. So this all comes as a certain policy has been scrapped. The $7,500 tax credit towards a new electric vehicle has been scrapped by the Trump administration, although some manufacturers are still keeping it going, even if it is a reduced amount compared to what it was before. But that's a separate discussion. Either way, the Trump administration has made several anti-environmental policies, such as getting rid of that one that was brought in during the Biden administration a few years ago. So unsurprisingly, the manufacturers of electric vehicles have had a lot to say when it comes to this, especially since California has been effectively blocked in their attempts to ban the sale of gasoline-powered cars by 2035. And now Scaringe has said that he wants to depoliticize electric vehicles, which I can understand why he'd want to do that. He doesn't want it to be something that's perceived as being left-wing, because then it'd put people off to our right-wing. He doesn't want to be perceived as something that is right-wing, because then you alienate half the population at that point. You can't doubt that it's very much something that is politicized, but is it achievable? Is it feasible to make it separate from politics? Well, here's what he's had to say. Speaking on the Decoder podcast, he said, quote, "They shouldn't be," when referring directly to electric vehicles being politicized. Before going on to say, "We spent a lot of time with the administration on that, and there's a lot of support and enthusiasm for what we're creating and building in that regard." End quote. Now, of course, these days, tariffs are a huge part of the auto industry. There is very much an emphasis now to bring production and assembly back into the United States when it comes to autos, when it comes to cars. Indeed, General Motors are investing $4 billion in US manufacturing over the next few years, and even foreign car companies are now pouring resources into the United States. Hyundai, for example, from South Korea, are pouring tens of billions of dollars of investment into the United States, and they're not alone in that regard either. But a lot of this investment is towards internal combustion powered cars, not electric vehicles. And he described this decision to, quote, "reprioritize capital towards internal combustion" as, quote, "very bad for my kids and their kids, and very bad for the US auto industry," end quote. That's definitely going to ruffle a few feathers, to say the least, in the comments, but have you say down below. But Scaringe also highlighted that even people on the right wing, which is traditionally not associated with electric vehicles, are happy to own EVs, even going as far as to say that Republicans love EVs too, paraphrasing the famous quote from basketball player Michael Jordan. So there you go, guys. Right-wingers, conservatives, they love electric vehicles too. Is that true? Well, at the end of the day, I think it's all down to financials. It's all down to what you can afford and what you think is best for you. For example, I love my gasoline-powered car. I can't see myself buying an electric vehicle anytime soon. My father, however, he has an EV. He loves it. He thinks it's great. It's all depending on your circumstances and your finances. Politics is not the biggest thing behind it. Some people, of course, will make it political. They will say, well, oh, those damn liberals with their electric vehicles, I'm not going to buy one. You know, you're going to get people like that. But I think most people are relatively level-headed with it. But anyway, get your thoughts in the comments below. Have your say as always. I'm sure you got plenty of thoughts about this one. Like, share, comment, subscribe as always, guys. Have a fantastic day over in the world today. And we'll see you very soon.